We're John and Valerie Brown, and we are missionaries working in northern Brazil among the isolated Yanomami people. Well, I grew up in Fairfield County. I went to Christian Heritage School, and here there was a half a dozen churches that we could go to that were really solid, talked about the Bible, taught from the Bible, had good pastors, youth pastors, and all that. Where the Yanomami live, there is none of that. They are very isolated. They have no possibility to hear God's word if somebody doesn't go there and teach them. So that's why we're there in the jungle.
We have to take a little airplane, like a really small six-seater airplane, to get to the village. We lived 10 years in a village that had missionary presence for about 60 years. And about 10 years ago, we moved deep into a further village where a colleague of ours had built an airstrip from nothing, really cutting the jungle down. We were the first family to live there. We started a school there. The main objective that we have personally is that they can read the Bible that is now being translated into their language. So that's the dream. And we can only do that because of people like you and churches like Black Rock that have our backs.
The partnership that we have with Black Rock is really amazing, and some of the other churches in this area.
So Black Rock is our sending church. John grew up here and has supported us all through these 20 years that we've been there.
God has uniquely prepared us for the ministry that we're doing, just as He uniquely prepares every believer to do ministry. But it is also way outside my comfort zone to go to a foreign country. And it is absolutely amazing, you know, if you're a mechanic, if you're a graphic designer, if you're a teacher, or any profession that we have is useful in ministering to the lost.
We used to have malaria outbursts come and go over the years, but the last 3 years have been very intense. John has had it more than 8 times in these last 2 years, so we're a little bit worried about that, or I am. So about health in general, and now our 2 oldest boys are away in boarding school, so if you could pray for them. They are doing well, but we miss them. I homeschool still Evelyn, who's 10 years old, so that I'd be able to teach everything that needs to be taught and that she can grow in her knowledge. And mostly for the church, that God would show us what are the leaders to invest in. That's our dream, that we can leave one day with a church that is established, self-sufficient, reproducing.
I just want to say that the prayer support is extremely important. There's been nights that we didn't know if we were going to make it through with somebody that had been bitten by a snake, or some serious health issues. We can't take somebody to the hospital. We have to wait till daylight for an airplane to come, and then it's a 2-hour flight out to the city. And more than once we've had doctors tell us, I don't know how this person arrived here. And I know it's because people were praying. I think of it as kind of an artillery against the enemy, spiritual forces of the enemy supporting us on the field. It's absolutely essential.
I don't know if you guys know, but Black Rock has a mission house that we can stay in when we come here, so that we're refreshed to go back and maybe do another 10 or 20 years. I don't know. So thank you for all of that.
We're really looking forward to seeing people
Eat better pecan ice cream.